to go pick up a truck and trailer. I'm in a truck, but I need to go switch. This one isn't really good for towing. Not that I gotta tow a heavy load, but I'm on a little bit of a cleanup today. So we're gonna go and get the other JT, hook it up to a trailer, go get Barney's the purple CJ7 I got. We haven't really made too much progress in the last little bit. So with me wrecking the JL1, we need to put our energy and extra time all into that vehicle build to make it to SEMA. So I'm on my way to go get Barney out of the way, go get the hardtop on it at my house, get the doors on it, unload it at my house, then that will free up space at the shop. And then we'll be able to focus our energy on the rebirth of JL1. So I'm gonna go show you just how much work it is just to go get this part done. And maybe check out the JL1's progress of where it's at the moment, show you the body and what's up there. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Time to switch Jeeps. Need one that can hold a little more weight. Let's go take a look inside. Can't even believe they give me keys to this place. I already DI'd it. Pick a Jeep, any Jeep. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? This one's got a receiver hitch. We'll take it. Jeeps stacked on Jeeps on Jeeps on Jeeps, and fresh new Dynatrac 80. Georgia Sweet 392. Colorado in the shop. Raptor 38 or Raptor 37, whatever they call that thing. Some other stuff. Oh, the dually strapped. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and take the other Jeep today. That's what we're taking. Just go ahead and be off a nice of Red Dot to let us use their Jeep for what I'm about to do. Let's go get her done. Call this fix and trade. See, this one's needing to be replaced, which we do every now and again. Painted blue so we know it's ours and we see it a little bit more on each vehicle. But essentially, what you got going on here is a quick way to move a vehicle without sorry, that's hard to film and do. Quick way of moving a vehicle. It's out a little bit long enough. You need to make sure the bumper's strong enough, but if you can't tell, this one's box welded to the chassis. It's actually an air tank inside of itself. It's beefy. It's towed more than it should tow. Then we come over here to our good old forklift, which we leave all our tools on our forklift. Oh yeah, quick and easy. We don't like wasting time on our forklift. Vehicles get trapped in the shop all the time, you know, parts don't show up, wrong parts, something always happens. It's a little harder to do this one-handed than I thought, but yeah. There you go. Simple as that. When it's something we're just moving, we actually have bolts that go on the end of it so it doesn't pop off. But for today, as you can see, we just need to get this out where I can get to it with the trailer. Let's now get it in. too tight. But now I can go ahead and line her up good so that I can just back a trailer up in and load her up. Easy as that. We go ahead and, as you can see, much easier to back a trailer in, suck it on a trailer, than it is to clearly back up and hit this harder angle with it fully loaded. So now we got her out, we can show you a little fun walk around. It's gonna be a sweet Jeep. I got a sweet 14 bolt third member and axle, full fabbed axle for the rear. Trying to figure out a 60 front, then I can list these axles up for sale, and then we'll make this thing, we'll stretch it out. It's time for the rebirth of this girl, but after we get done with JL1 is the key. Don't want to do so many projects at once, especially personal. You ever hate when you jump in the Jeep and forget to shut the door? There we go. Got it. Now we're just going over to Red Dot to pick up our flatbed trailer that has a winch on it so that we can just back this Jeep up on it and back the trailer up in and make this Jeep fit it good. So this is gonna be how to easily load a CJ that doesn't run. Well, technically it probably could run, but I gotta drain all the fuel out of it. It's sat for a couple years, so it's gotta get fresh fuel and we'll make her fire again. I'm gonna shut the camera off and I'll show you where we're going to our secret place. Well, you see, I was wondering why the winch was struggling. The strap had caught itself. And that looks good. Right about there. Good to go. We'll go ahead and strap her down there and get her back to the house. Alright, so leaving Dixie 4-wheel drive, we got Barney loaded up, we're loaded, buckled, and that's how you load up a CJ7 by yourself. We're gonna go ahead and bounce out of there. It's hot out there still. I mean, it's humid now, so we're used to dry heat in St. George. It's usually like, say if the storm wouldn't have come in today, I would assume it would have been around 110, 105. That's hot, you know? But once it crosses 100, it's almost all the same until it gets to like 120, and then it's like, you're dead. We can't handle much hotter than that, but luckily we just don't get a lot. We don't get really cold in our winters, and that's what makes us like St. George, so. Well, let's journey on to my house and go get this hardtop put on and the doors put back on her. All right, and that is a hard top and doors back on our Jeep. So yeah, still needs a lot of work. Got to finish the cage, actually get it bolted all the way in solid. Got to repaint this little girl ultimately, stretch it, flink it, do other fun stuff. But yeah, got the doors back on her. Took that long just to get it out of the shop and back to my house with doors and a top on it. Out of the way of the shop till we can get some other stuff done, and then we'll jump back on this girl. Keeping her around.